This is Richard Leighton. I'm a retired cardiologist and a professor of internal medicine at Mercer University School of Medicine, Savannah campus. I'm describing an historical novel that I've written entitled Reflections of a Hessian. This book probes the reasons why my Hessian ancestor, my 4 times great-grandfather, Christian Cale, came to this country to put down the Patriot rebellion, then defected to make the Patriots' cause his cause, and become an American citizen. Except for his birth and death dates, the year of his defection, and some of his land transactions, nothing is known about this man prior to his desertion. After his defection, he became a farmer in what's now Preston County, West Virginia, where many of his descendants reside. The manuscript creates his background in his German state and traces his journey through battles of the Revolutionary War as the first sergeant to the well-known Hessian Captain Johann Ewald. A true story about another ancestor of mine, a 4 times great-uncle named Ludwig Falkenstein, is used as the key incident that led to Christian Cale's defection. Falkenstein had a farm in Germantown, a suburb of Philadelphia. During the Revolutionary War, the Hessians raided his farm, stole his cattle and his honey, and frightened him enough that in mid-December he dived into the Schuylkill River, swam across, developed pneumonia, and died. The novel brings these 2 ancestors together and establishes the guilt Christian Cale felt for his responsibility in contributing to the death of this fellow countryman. After his defection, the book attributes Cale's education in English and in the Patriot cause to the tutelage of an American woman, Elizabeth May, another real person who would become his wife. His course of action is contrasted with that of a fictitious childhood friend, Carl Schulman, also a Hessian soldier, but of Jewish extraction, who spent 5.5 years in American prison camps, but felt obligated to return to his home country to prove his allegiance to his monarch. At his wife's insistence, Christian Cale, spelled K-A-H-L, changed his name to Christopher Cale, C-A-L-E, the name that his many descendants bear. The novel describes the roles his sons played in the War of 1812. At the end of his life, Christopher Cale receives a letter from a German son he had never met, bringing him up to date about his family. The book should be of interest to the many Cale descendants in this country, as well as to people with a German background, and to people interested in the history of the American Revolution, especially the Hessian participation in that conflict.